Well, some breaking news to report to everybody right now. Some very sad news, especially if you're somebody who lives in the Phoenix area or you just grew up a Phoenix Suns fan or just a basketball fan in general of Paul Westphal. We have learned that the legendary player, Hall of Famer, has passed away sadly at the age of 70 years old after a battle with brain cancer, according to reports. I wanted to talk about Paul Westphal because growing up as an Arizona native, I love the Phoenix Suns, and even though I wasn't even alive at the height of Paul Westphal's career. Obviously, his time with the Celtics, and then later going to the Suns. Back in the '70s, I kind of got to know Paul Westphal as the coach, as I was watching the Phoenix Suns back in the '90s. I'll never forget the year that the Suns went to the finals. That was actually the first full year that Paul Westphal had as coach of the Suns. He was served as an assistant coach before that. But the time there, taking them to the 93 finals against the Chicago Bulls, I'll never forget it. The guy was just so charismatic, just the mannerisms on the court when you would see him, the passion that this man had when he was coaching in his press conferences. He was just great, part of my childhood. And again, that's why I wanted to talk about him here. Because I was just so entrenched in this time period in the 90s with the Suns, with basketball, Paul Westphal. Who could ever forget the prophecy? And those that are true Suns fans, you guys remember when they played the Lakers, and I don't watch basketball anymore, plus I'm blind now anyway. But it was the first round of the playoffs. The Suns were playing against the Lakers. They went down 0-2. And they had home court advantage, and they went down 0-2 to the Lakers. They lost both the first two games at home. And Paul Westphal, during the press conference, he basically said, all right, we're going to go to L.A. We're going to win one there. We're going to come back. We're going to win the other one there. We're going to tie it up at 2. And then we're going to come back home, and we're going to finish them off. That's exactly what happened. And then the Suns did exactly that. Then marched their way all the way to the finals, where unfortunately they lost to the Chicago Bulls. But that got played, on local, stations in Arizona for years after that. And all throughout the playoff run that they had, it was just such a cool time, and just so sad to hear of Paul's passing. Just a horrible battle that he went through here. Prayers going out to his entire family. The Phoenix Suns releasing a statement of their own as well. There'll never be another quite like Paul Westphal, or as many people just call him, Westy. He was a great player. He had a great mind. He was always one step ahead of everybody else, and he was a great coach, a great man in general, and he will definitely be missed. Guys, I'd love to hear your thoughts on Paul Westphal down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I'll talk with you soon.